But worse yet, the 401k fund has exclusive rights and control over all monies you gave them. According to Webster's dictionary, the definition of ownership is the state of having exclusive rights and control over property. Well, money is property. That means that they now own all monies you gave them. For that reason, they're not accountable to you for any results. Because they own the money, they can do with it whatever they please. Well, putting it in their own pockets is what they please. After all, they don't go to work every day to make you money. They do it to make themselves a lot of money. They don't have to invest it, though they tell you they do. They can tell you any lie they want, and legally it is none of your business. For 42 years, Bernie Madoff ran his Ponzi scheme, that is, paying former investors with new investors' money. He never bought a share of stock, but everyone, including the Securities Exchange Commission, thought that he did. Your fund's competitors, other funds, are not going to turn him in, though they'd like to, because they are using the same ironclad contract, and it could ruin their business. Bernie's very compelling argument was, when questioned, "I'm not going to enable my competitors by revealing my strategy to anyone," and it worked beautifully for 42 years. However, your fund makes its money in two ways. Number one, they have at least 17 different hidden fees to charge to your account. You won't believe how much money that can add up to. Two, when the stock market declines, they claim that your account went down only because the stock market went down. Of course, they never mention the common practice of short selling because they know that you know nothing about the stock market and won't ask. The court is not going to conduct an investigation into the 401k fund's financial transactions because, number one, the court perceives the fund as being honest. Number two, the judge has his own money in the 401k fund, so he automatically buys their lies. Number three, the 401k funds have been in court many times previously, so their attorneys have the wording on the contract you signed revised so many times that it is ironclad in favor of the fund. All the 401k funds and mutual funds use the same wording because it works perfectly in court, and the judge knows this and is predisposed to this. The judge is an attorney, and he favors attorneys. They all seem to. The judge favors contracts, and the fund has a contract. What do you have? Nothing. So that's why I say that you can't sue them. Got it? But it gets worse. How could it, you say? Here's how. The contract that you signed gives them exclusive rights and control of the monies you gave them. So you take the risk. They are in control. You give me your car on Sunday. I drive it in a demolition derby. I give it back to you and tell you to have it ready for the next Sunday's demolition derby. Would you do that? How about you loaning your car to a skinhead who has a long criminal record, jail tattoos, and is clearly in a major street gang? Would you do that? But you think nothing of giving your life savings to a guy with a dress shirt and a tie and signing a contract that you never read because you can't understand it anyway. You sign it only because your employer, who doesn't know a stock from a rock, but you think he does because he seems to you to be a very smart person. He directed you to the 401k guy, and you saw other workers sign up, so you signed up. Then your employer takes money out of your pay to give to the 401k fund. So, bottom line, when you signed their contract, you immediately prevented yourself from suing them when, not if, they harvested your money for themselves. You have no recourse. In most cases, they will give you back some of your money, but you'll be lucky to get 30% of what you put in.